Okay. Thank you, Pep.
Cheers, mate.
So sick.
I came for the English breakfast and for the accent.
Oh my god. The iconic content creator, Tosin made the class of YouTube Black Creators 2022, known for her entertaining and comedic content and a
English is not our first language, by the way.
So you were formerly Baby Girl Tos, and now you're Tosin Victoria. What inspired that change? What inspired you to start the YouTube channel?
I just felt like, why not me? I could do this.
What would your closest friends say about you?
They would say I'm crazy, so you could call me and I could just bring Shally Coffee to the advice, but then I'd still give it.
Can you talk about some of the sacrifices you've had to make to create your channel?
Financially, timing, like I wasn't seeing people. I didn't really have time to develop relationships at that time because I was just on my laptop, on my phone. So I was eating like a mess. I had to take a step back so I could actually live. The old me, everything's a movie scene.
You're really a dramatic. In terms of getting back into it, because I know at some point you have 2 years worth of content to edit.
When I'm coming back,
Hey real ones, and welcome to a new episode of Real with Rayo. Today I have a very special guest. The UK had Nella Rose.
oh wow.
We have BGT.
Okay.
The iconic content creator. Tosin made the class of YouTube Black Creators 2022.
Yes.
Known for her entertaining and comedic content.
Thank you.
She's brilliant, intelligent, and a
English is not our first language, by the way.
A trailblazer. So of course I had to pull her for a chat and let her
Just a
come on
cheeky
Real with
chat.
Rayo. Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm doing well. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
You're
Really
welcome.
excited to be here. I think it's my first time in London summer for a long time. It's great.
You like it?
I love the vibes.
Could you move here?
I could, you know.
Really? I can see it. I can actually see it in London.
But maybe I think it's the blues. You know how people go to Lagos in December and they're just like,
I want to move back.
I've with that, what's that thing called that knocks people out? Long Island. I could live here. I could do life here. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was so excited when I saw you were in London because I just thought, one, you would make an amazing guest on my podcast. But also, your journey is so unique, and I know you haven't posted in a while. So, not too much on you. But
Not
I
too
just
much on your
wanted
girl
to
now.
check in. Like, how are you doing? Like, how are you really doing?
I'm doing okay. I think I'm just adulting, and that has been a very interesting journey so far.
Yeah.
So I guess that's one of the reasons why I've been on like a pause. Nothing too crazy or dramatic. Like I'm mentally, emotionally, physically fine.
You look great.
Thank you.
Face tea, body tea.
Body tea. Actually, coffee, because tea's too, you know.
Oh.
Exactly. But
okay.
I've just been living life. So I think like I do plan on coming back. I don't necessarily know when exactly because I know whenever people see me, like when, I'm like soon. Just like how Jesus is coming soon. We don't really know, but we know that but soon.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. But yeah, I'm be good. What about you? How you doing?
Oh, thank you for asking.
Of course.
I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I've been better.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing better.
Okay.
The first half of the year was very challenging and humbling, to be really honest.
Real.
But I'm in a good space and I love this, you know, so I really feel like this just energizes me as well.
Yeah.
And I feel good about the rebirth. So
yeah.
I'm happy.
That's good.
I'm
That's
happy.
good. That's good.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
So you were formerly Baby Girl Tos,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're Tosin Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired that change?
I think because I've been Baby Girl Tos since I was like 14.
Right.
But like, I think the world knew me as that since I was 20. So it's like, for you, for the world, it was you've always been like this. But for me, I felt like I needed to pivot and rebrand, and I wanted it to be Tosin Victoria. You can still call me BGT, you can still call me Baby Girl Tos. But I just felt like I was evolving as a person. So to just fit this, like, my teenage, young adult persona, when I'm definitely outgrown that, I just felt like, you know what, why not take the risk and just pivot and change my name? But if you call me Baby Girl Tos, it's kind of like a nickname you're friends with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like I'm gonna look at you like, don't don't call me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first ever YouTube video was a reaction video.
Yeah.
It's Megan Thee Stallion's video.
Yeah.
What made you do that?
I feel like with YouTube, when you're first starting out, everybody just plays the safe route of just introducing yourself. But I think my mindset was nobody gives a damn who you are. You kind of have to show us who you are, and then you can introduce yourself. So it's kind of like building rapport with your audience to make them interested enough to actually listen when you do tell them things about yourself. Is why I chose reaction video, because at that time I was really into Megan. So I think it was for a year I was just really into Megan. So I felt most comfortable reacting to her music, and I felt like it showed my personality, being bubbly, being like super loud at the time. So I felt like that's why I went with that video as my first video.
Interesting. And what inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
I just felt like, why not me?
Yeah.
That was my energy. I was like, oh yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
I could talk. I could make you laugh. I could be entertaining. I felt there was a market that was new and was fresh and it was open, and I could really like shake things up because I was thinking outside of the box all the time. So I was always researching, and I felt like I could definitely do this. Like, this is not too crazy for me to do. And what comes with it wasn't so bad, because I felt like watching other YouTubers, bigger YouTubers from different walks of life, whether it be American YouTubers or UK or whatever, I just felt like, yeah, they've helped me know a little bit of one, two. So yeah.
Who were your favorite YouTubers growing up?
I had so many. I obviously loved watching like entertainment vloggers like Nella. I really love Nella. I really love Petite Sue. She's a Jamaican YouTuber. I really loved Aliyah J.
That's my girl.
Like, I really loved Aliyah J. I used to watch a lot of like niche YouTubers, so I would say Casey. Casey Neistat. I think he's really good at film. Like, if you're looking for like OG film star content, like, he started it. Like, he's really good at that. Or I would just start watching like Asian YouTubers, or like Hannah or something. Like, yeah, just watching them because I just loved how creative they were with their content, which is kind of like so funny, because foreshadowing back then, that's what everybody's doing right now with this movie style type content. I could see, it makes more sense why it's more entertaining, but yeah.
So looking back at your early videos, how do you feel that you've grown creatively?
I would say with my early videos, I was still very new to the like being on the internet. So I was shy. When I used to be very shy growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember you
Fun
ever
fact,
being shy.
we actually were in primary school together.
Oh
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm like so comfortable and so bubbly. Usually I'm very reserved when I meet people.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's so funny because I always attract introverts, and they're very chatty with me, but they're like, actually don't usually talk.
Really?
Like, you chatting here.
You know what's crazy? I wouldn't describe myself as an introvert. I think I'm actually an extrovert.
But you're just reserved.
Yeah. Especially with newer people. I think it just takes me a minute to like...
Is it like a trauma thing, or is it just like a...
Ooh, that's a good question. I think over the years it's actually a trauma thing. That's a really...
Growing up in Lagos will make you be like, I'm gonna shut up my mouth. Or you silenced or silenced?
Silenced. That's real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, psychotherapy.
I do my services. I do charge £500, but
she's pricey.
I'm pricey.
Okay.
No, yeah. I think I don't come across as shy to people because I do things that shy people wouldn't do.
Right.
So like before I started YouTube, I was afraid to public speak because I felt like I couldn't speak properly. And so what I do would go on live. So I would, before I started YouTube, I would go on live and just stay there, and I would be shaking, but I'll stay there.
Like your real account?
Yeah, I'll go on live, and then people would join my live, and there will be like randos like enter my live, and it would be funny, and then I'll see what numbers are going. I'm like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah.
And that's how I got over like
the initial frights.
The initial frights. But I think creatively moving forward, I was like, okay, you know what? I do know how to make entertaining things. However, I love storytelling, and I'm a very deep person. So my default setting is being deep. So I think I want to add more like holistic vibes, which shows you more Tosin as opposed to like BGT, which is like a very like Buzz Lightyear type of girl. But now I'm just like very chill, like wholesome. Like I like quiet and peace. Yeah. But I can also be very lit as well. So
yeah. That's one of my favorite things about your content. When I knew I was going to have you as a guest on the show, I was doing my research like I always do. And then I was actually missing you as like a YouTuber. That's why I texted you. I was like, please come back. I found myself just actually dying of laughter because your content is hilarious.
Thank you.
But then also when you would have your chit chat videos, you can just tell there's a level of depth and emotional maturity and intelligence that I found very refreshing, because I was like, wow, she's not only walking in her purpose and putting herself out there and being confident, but she's showing the different layers to herself. And I think it's so important as human beings to not be able to express those different layers regardless of the platform you're on. Like, we're not one-dimensional human beings. Right. You can be funny and intelligent, funny and emotional, funny and deep.
Be a nerd.
Yeah, it's cool to be a nerd.
It's so cool. Like I nerf out of I love sports science and brain health. I'm obsessed with like anything health. Yeah. Emotional, mental, like I could tell you why you should be inside things, or like research documentaries on like just so many things like that. Cause but I can also still like be a life of a party, and I don't drink.
You don't?
No, I stopped drinking like last year, April.
Oh wow.
So when I go to parties, I'm sober.
What made that decision?
I would say like relationship with God, and just kind of like gym as well. I'm a gym babe, so I'm like, this is calories I don't need, gal.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's also kind of like a uniqueness to it, because most people would just be like, oh, I'll just take it because you forced me. But it's like, no, I don't want to take it. So what?
Yeah, you're not gonna be.
Yeah, and then people adjust. Yeah, when you just say no and you just be weird, or like, oh, you're not really like, no, I'm not doing that. So I think it's just like people adjusting a little bit to tell you like, oh yeah, Tosin's very like deep. Yeah. You expect that, but she's actually very deep.
What would your closest friends say about you?
They would say I'm crazy, but not in like I'll beat somebody up with. Just crazy in like I'm random. So you could call me and I could just start dancing for no reason. And then I could say something so serious, or I'm giving you advice, and I could just be like, bring Shally Poppy into the advice, but then I'm still giving you real advice.
Girl, what?
Or I could just start singing Davido songs. Like I think I told someone, I was giving someone really good advice, and I said, cha-cha-cha, no working. Like
I literally said that in my previous episode I recorded on Monday. Yeah. I was like, show your workings.
Show your workings.
Yeah.
And then, or like you can call me, and if I have a song, and instead of saying your name, I could create your name in the song. Yeah. Great. So I think they would say that's my craziness. They would say I'm very deep, I'm very caring, but I also hate BS. So like I do not like BS, and I stay away from that. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what they would say about me.
I love that. Yeah. So was there a specific moment when you were creating your YouTube videos that you thought, actually, this is something?
Yeah, I think when I first started creating, and people would just be like, I think when I first started creating, I didn't have up to like 2,000 subscribers, and I went back home, which is Lagos, and people were just excited to see me, and I was like, I'm not I'm not there. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not even there yet, but you're so excited to see me or speak to me. And I felt like, wow, that's so interesting. Like, and they really watch it and they're very entertained and they're engaging and they really like, it feels like they really are connected with what I'm saying and they can see different sides of me. So I think that's when I was like, oh, I'm actually like getting people to watch and like enjoy themselves. And even the fact that people I would know would just talk about my channel, like promote it, but they're so proud to be like, yeah, that's my friend. Like, yeah, that's what she's doing. I was like, oh, that's cute. Thanks, guys.
I love that. Was there a specific moment where you felt like you had mastered your creative, like visual and your creative voice?
No, I feel like you always keep evolving with that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's something that you arrive, but I think it's something that you keep like going. Yeah, because especially because for my journey, I had only made 7 videos before my video blew up. I had only made 7 videos.
Oh wow.
Like
That's crazy.
I'm a baby, so like I didn't really know what I was. I was just like, it was COVID, you know, like I can remember it so clearly. It was COVID. I was FaceTime with my ex on the time and like other friends. And I think it was when quarantine radio was coming up and then people were like dancing with milk on their body.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
That's crazy. Why are you doing that?
Because everybody was bored away quarantine and people were twerking and stuff.
Oh
yes,
like, Tory Lanez.
yes.
I do remember
so
that.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, you guys need something to watch. So I think I'm just gonna think of something to watch. Because
always serving the people.
That was actually what started me making those. I was like, okay, so you guys need something to watch. So I'm going to make something for you guys to watch.
God, that's crazy. I feel like so much has changed since like COVID.
Yeah, we went cooks. Remember House Party?
I do remember House Party. I remember speaking to you on House Party.
Yeah. Everybody was at a house party.
And then you'll just bump into a room, you'll just see people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I do remember that.
We're so bored.
We were so bored. Because now I cannot even imagine like having that time. We're just talking. It's not like we're even talking about anything important. It was just like
so bored. So that's when I knew that okay, yeah, we need to like and then you remember like there'll be so many movies you start watching. People were obsessed with like movies they hadn't watched in a long time. Yeah, we had too much time on our hands. So I was like, you know what, this is the best time because I think at that time the internet was bubbling, social media, content creating, like so many things were happening. So it's like, this is it. Yeah. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Your editing style is so distinct and it's so fun. I feel like it complements your brand really, really well.
Yeah.
How did you develop that? Because we were speaking earlier on, editing when you master it, I think can be fun, but I think the playing around with it, it's so time consuming. And I think that's something that's fun. It's fun, but I feel like
that's the fun part.
I don't think people really know the amount of time that goes into it and the amount of like trial and error, the development, the like even the exporting, like just like little things. So when
it's not working.
When I watch your videos, I'm like,
yeah, she works hard.
No, she works hard, and I know how long it takes. But then, so I have 2 questions: how long did it take you for you to like master that editing, and what about it excites you?
The funny thing is that I learned as I went. So every video I did was a new editing experience. And so I'm very extra. So it was just like, my friends would tell me like, you don't need to do that much. I'm like, no.
Go all the way.
It's BGT, so we're going to go crazy. Go stupid. Like we're going to keep on elevating. So I always would spend hours watching how to do transitions. And I loved it because for me, it's like, I want you to be excited when you see my stuff. I want your body to shake like, oh, what's this going to be about? Like, that's how you know you're making something when you make people feel or emote, whether it be sadness, happiness, or like joy or like love. That's how you should feel when you're creating content. So with my editing style, it was like on the go, and I'm also a very creative person, like a lot of things going on in my head. So really and truly, it's unlimited. I could just think of something and I'm like, okay, let me see if this is possible. I don't like filming. I love the editing part.
We are night and day.
Filming like this for me, I hate it. if you could just AI me
That's
and just push it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why don't you like it?
I have to do the makeup, have to do the hair, have to look presentable. Like, bro,
Presentable.
I have to look presentable. Sometimes I just want to look crazy. It was like, so I really want a couple of people looking at me. No.
Yeah. That's crazy because I always say like this part of it, I can do it in my sleep. I can do it back to back. I don't mind recording 5 days a week, back to back. I can literally turn it around so quickly. It's the editing, the post production,
that's the
posting, all that. I can't wait to just not even have to worry about it. Like I would get to a point where I think like I would want someone to actually not my personal social media account, but like run it because social media for me is like
I love it.
Really?
Did you see how I'm posting for London? I love a story.
I mean, I do love a story too, but I love like a fashion story. I don't love like always talking on stories. And
Really?
Like that. But I want to get comfortable with doing that because I think in order for me to grow as well and like really connect with people, that's what I need to do. Because left to me, I would also prefer in real life stuff. Like like an event or like a workshop or like something where I can actually like see you, look at you, feel you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then the just like stories
because it's like
images.
yourself. No, I think it's fun too when you're like when you speak or like make like cheeky stuff like videos. I just love the editing part of it because like for example, one of the things that made me burn out, I know we've not gone to burnout, but was that I was so focused on creating, I wasn't living. So I had to take a step back so I could actually live. Yeah. I could be present because the old me, everything's a movie scene.
You're really a dramatic.
Everything was a movie scene. I would sometimes record rain noises or I would record like people in the train conversation so I can add it as like auto. I'm thinking like I'm creating a film. So I wasn't present, right? So that's why I like creating stories after. Right. So I can sit down, do the dramatics, this happened, that happened. You get a cheeky, but I'm still enjoying how I feel about it. Yeah. So you can do that. You don't have to do like the talking in the moment.
Yeah. Good idea. I want to definitely do more of that as well, which is why I love the rise of storytelling content. Yeah. I think it feels just authentic. It feels engaging, but then it also feels like, ooh, this was well put together. I love things that are like well presented and like well put together. But I wanted to talk to you about like burnout. We haven't really gotten there, but because you mentioned it, can you talk about some of the things or the sacrifices you've had to make to create your channel?
A lot. My financially, like I'm paying for edits.
Speak about it, because the people need to know. You want to be a YouTuber?
I was crazy. I was paying for edits.
When you say edits, elaborate.
So like music, you like setting like free music or like setting like overlays, like text overlays. Like you see like I'm texting on the phone and it pops up. That's a cha-ching that was paid for. Or like even the YouTube stuff, the YouTube cycle, that's paid for. Or the fact that I'll have to pay for just like little things like because I want it to be really good, like almost like I'm not a beginner, but technically I actually am. So those are things I pay for. You can even pay for people to do your thumbnails. Yeah. Sometimes if they're too like if they require like Photoshop or like creating like I think for one of my videos with my friends at the time, I had to use like Future. So that I could not do that. That was not me. So I had to pay someone to actually like I drew the stick figure of the future so they could paint it and figure it out how to do the other part. But that's kind of what there's a cost that comes to it. Also like timing, like I wasn't seeing people. I was night and day on my laptop. Like I didn't really have time to develop relationships at that time because I was just on my laptop, on my phone, on my laptop, on my phone, working all the time. And I wasn't really taking care of myself. I was eating like a mess. I was eating Red Bull. I was drinking Red Bull. I wasn't eating. And when I eat trash. Yeah. But I felt like a mad genius when it was done. But I look like a mess. I'm not taking care of myself. And it's not sustainable at the end of the day. When you get older, like you have more responsibilities. You have to make sure that what you're doing is like has a good like time limit and your priorities, so you can actually be effective instead of just doing everything all at once in an intense way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are there any specific things that you've had to introduce into your lifestyle to ensure that you're still putting out that quality content and taking the time to create it, but also ensuring that you're pouring into yourself?
I think when because I'm still like figuring that out, but I think one thing I'm gonna do is having days where I pre-edit before I edit. So what do I mean? Before I film, I know what exactly I want from the show.
You're such a creative.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So like, for example, it's like an idea I have. Like a coming back video is one thing, but like a coming back recap is another thing.
Right.
So if I'm filming something, it's like I'm already thinking about how I'm going to introduce it to you. So the filming is easier.
It's almost like working backwards, right?
Yes. So it's easier. So I know, okay, these are the edits I need. I just need to get this shot properly and then we're good. Or I could be watching a movie. So I love movies. So I'm watching Scandal right now. And there's something that they use to transition, which is like a snapshot. That's like a cool edit. So I keep edit logs, like cool edit logs and like where I get them from. So okay, I got this from Scandal. I got this from this movie. How they introduce the scene. I'm gonna add that in. So most of my inspiration comes from movies and comes from like film, like people who do film or like
that makes
on
so
YouTube.
Much sense because of the quality of your content and how visually captivating it is.
Yeah, it's film.
I love that you're putting so much work behind the scenes because it shows, and your commitment to excellence is really inspiring. But I think it's also good for people to know because, I mean, I'm sure people now like everyone's posting on TikTok now and like doing their own form of short form content. So I'm sure like they're doing editing in that capacity and can have like a rough idea.
Yeah.
But for me, before I started being a podcaster, I was a YouTuber as well, but my videos were slightly different. It was more like chit chat videos or like vlogs or like, fashion content. And as much as I loved it, and I still do, I would have never mind doing it, but it's so much work. And balancing it at the time with one uni, but also balancing it at the time with like my actual 9 to 5. That's when I was like, okay, for me to really give it my all, I need to have system and processes in place because it's just so scattered and it can't be scattered.
It has to be like
because it's like it's an entity, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
So you have to give it its own attention and love and pour into it.
Yeah. You have to be responsible with it too. Like, and you have to sacrifice for it too. Like, how bad do you want it? And why are you doing it?
What's the biggest sacrifice you've made?
Oh, for it? My mental state. My mental state. Because I would always like, I need to like, and I think it's the Nigerian in me, the first daughter in me. Those are other things we can talk about. But yeah, the first daughter in me was like, it has my name on it, so it has to be giving it to them. And I think that's something that I had to heal from, where it's like you can just be okay and done is enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be perfect, and that's what's crippling your creativity. So my issue was like being perfectionism, and I'll go over a shot over and over again. I thought that makes great creatives, and like we have people that do that. I don't think it's good. I think we need to create done so you get more data to know how to be more effective.
Oh my gosh, I was literally speaking to someone that works at Flight Story, which is Stephen Bartlett's media company, and this was like work related. But then I asked her, I was like, you're in the industry, like, do you have any advice for me, or what's something you can share that you've learned? And she was like, test and fail. Like, the more you put out, it doesn't have to be perfect. The more you can recognize your failure, and it's actually better if you fail fast. So that way you know what to change, and then you're just going to keep going, and your success is actually closer. Failing quicker. So now it's changed the way I look at things. Because I wouldn't even say I'm a perfectionist, but I like things to be done to a particular standard. But now I'm like, actually, I'm just going to flow with my creativity, put it out there, see what it does. If it doesn't work, okay, next thing, let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a great approach. But I think it's the pride of like looking like a beginner that makes me like, do I want to look like I'm messy? And that's the thing, like being able to get over messing up in public is what's gonna get you faster in like the creative world, and just be someone who just like does it.
Yeah.
It's a pride thing. Like you think you're like that. So
it's
when
embarrassing to like,
it's not even about the people, it's about me.
yeah,
Like,
but also embarrassing is not even the word. I think putting yourself out there and chasing your dreams is very vulnerable.
yes.
You know the sacrifice behind the scenes, but also you know the core, you know the voices in your head that like, I need to do this. I need to honor my creativity. And if that looks like putting yourself out there publicly, it's vulnerable because it's you know, and it's coming from a place of truth, a place of authenticity. But I think it's really important for us to be able to honor that voice regardless, and just know like, you'll never know until you try.
That's true. But you know what it is? I think it's accepting yourself that gives you the courage to keep going. So if you don't accept yourself, then it's so easy for someone to say something and it throws you off. But if I say, okay, this is who I am, this is what I want to do, like it, love it, hate it, but this is what I'm going to do, and this is what makes me happy. And having grit. So I love when I see people that have grit. Because honestly, I don't have that much grit. I was meant to be soft. So sometimes like, hey, when it gets too tough, so I had to learn to be like, strong and like grit, like a man, like I can do it. I wasn't raised to be like that. I was raised to be like a princess.
I was literally telling my best friend this the other day. I was like, I've actually never really like hustled. Like when I think about it, like I haven't really hustled. But I think now I need to do that. In fact, I feel like I am doing that in like a different way, because hustling also looks different to different people, right? But that's super important, because successful people have a very consistent thread, regardless of their industry or their story. Grit is something that is a consistent thread in their story. So are you going to do it or are you not?
Yeah. And when I see people that like they get it, like I think my friend literally told me like recently, he saw me, he's like, why are you not posting? Like what's going on? He's like, okay, like all my excuses, it just was like, okay. And it made sense, because when I was younger, I would say the same thing, like your excuses just sound good to you.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody actually cares.
Nobody cares.
You can actually do what you want. You're lying to yourself. Yeah. Like you're lying to yourself in a way where it makes sense and you can sleep all at night and justify it, but it's not really, it's not clicking, so you're not standing on business actually.
What did wait, which Love Island girl say?
What?
Love Island girl say? What did
Mamacita?
No.
No, I don't watch
like, I have 10 toes. She was like, I have 10 toes and not one toe stands up. What did she say? She said something so funny. Well, I thought that was super important, because you just have to stand on business. Like, regardless. Be audacious about your creativity. Be audacious about your calling and your purpose. And I think the rest will follow.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's one thing I learned from like having like male friends. They're very delusional, audacious. They're heavy on the delusional and audacious. They don't really look at limitations. It's like, okay, I could try. Most of the time they go for opportunities. I'm like, you don't qualify. But they okay.
There's statistics to actually show. And I did an episode with Tiwa. On Monday, and she was actually talking about the gender gap in confidence. And it's such a real thing, because it's like there was a psychology study that showed that when boys and girls did a test, the girls were like, oh no, like, you know, I failed the test, and the boys are like, oh, actually they made it too hard for me. And it's like, huh? Like, it's about you.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
It's even I think someone said that confident person doesn't say, oh, thank you for waiting for me. Sorry, they won't say, sorry I was late. They say, thank you for waiting for me.
Oh, thank you for waiting.
That's good. But it sounds like very audacious. Like, excuse me.
But I thought you have to be. It depends.
The Nigerian is like,
Oh my god.
I feel like we act fake humble sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I know sorry sometimes. We just say, oh,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah, fair enough.
It'll be okay. But what did creative burnout look like for you?
I think it looks like I don't have any thought or like idea for like months. Or I'm over planning.
Interesting.
I'm over planning or I'm too exhausted, like resting or sleeping doesn't help. I need to just like stay away from it and then come back refreshed. So I think these are like I was really burnt out when I finished uni. So because I was doing it and uni at the same time and I had a very high demanding degree. So I think that just like
accounting.
Yeah, that just made my head like I need to sit down.
Yeah.
So I think just not having like ideas to put out, or you have an idea but you're overthinking it to the point where you just tell yourself not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even just little things like that, you just have to get yourself back into it. So even now I'm like, okay, I have so much content. Have I sat down to edit it? No. But I've been filming for like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can actually make a movie if I actually wanted to, which I think is fun.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
2 years. Girl, good luck.
I know. But I think that's what I'm looking at it. Like I've always said I love film and I want film to be part of my life. So even just like even if I don't put it out there or just having something to see like when I'm 30 or like having something to show my kids or like this is how your mom was and like
I always think about that.
Yeah. It's just fun. Like, oh wow, you were doing that's cool. Or I will have like little traditions with like my partner so that we can do that with like yeah, just something that they're gonna be annoyed about and say like mom is very annoying. But like mom loves you.
I love that. I always think it's really sweet when I watch celebrity documentaries and then they have all videos. Yeah. Like I just because I love documentaries, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad your parents actually took the time out to record this. And life is so short. It's changed my perspective on like, memories as well. For me, it's so important. Sometimes I'll be the girl that's just like lazy to actually take pictures like when I'm in the moment, but now I'm just like, no, we need a picture. Like, you never know, and it's also really important because, not even to get too deep, but when someone passes away, it's like pictures are the bond. Like, oh my god, my chest is like, whew. But yeah, like, thank you. But yeah.
I know what that.
Oh my god, sorry, I was not expecting this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You got this.
Thank you. What do you think are the biggest contributors to burnout in the creative industry?
I think not listening to your body.
That's a good one.
Not listening to your body, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
And not having like a proper schedule. I think like sometimes you're overpacking your, and because you've conditioned yourself to do that doesn't mean that you can run efficiently over time. And just not delegating. Like you're not Superwoman. Like you need to give somebody something to do. At least. Like I would prefer AI to film me.
Right. And then you do the editing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love editing. It's just fun. Like I think that's where the cooking happens.
Yeah.
Like
editing is transformative though, I would say.
Right. And even the like shorts. The reason why I don't like filming is because I'm not just filming like straight shots. I want to film like in close back. Because sometimes that the point POV tells you a story.
Yeah.
Because if it's from POV, then it's kind of like personal. But if it's from this, we're seeing together.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't have a favorite movie. I think I actually don't have a favorite movie.
Top 3?
I don't have top 3 favorite movies. That's so funny. I'm a movie whore. I
watch.
Can tell, but I'm like, oh, wow. I'm a movie whore. So I just watch. One movie was like, wow, that's really good. There's so many good movies.
Okay, just say one. Give me something.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like the when pressure, I can see the movie. The name, however, is not popping up in my head.
Okay. What's your favorite genre?
Thriller, war,
I do like thriller.
action.
I don't like action.
You don't like low?
No.
I love a little. Yes.
Oh my god.
It's so relaxing watching them boom boom and then like fight and square up. It's so fun.
Really?
I think that's like exciting.
I like thrillers because I don't know what's next. So for me, that's where I'll get my adrenaline from. But like the fighting and stuff, like there's some things
it scares
that
you.
It scares me and it's too intense. I feel like I'm in it.
You're
I'm like
such a girl.
I'm such a girl.
You're
like
such a girl.
It's crazy because I'm like, I need to
I like that part. Like, yeah. It's like, yeah, get it. I love that. I think that's like the best part. Because then when you see them like fight, and then maybe the one you're rooting for didn't fight well, like no, try again, keep going, or like this build up to that, they fight better. You're like, yeah, you could kick his ass, get him again. I like that.
Oh my god!
Or detective movies.
I love a detective movie and like true crime.
NMPD. I love true crime. Anything that's like, who is the killer?
Law
who killed
and Order.
who?
Like, I love the Lincoln Lawyer as well. Like, yeah.
You know what? It's Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh.
I think it's the one with what's the guy that acted Doctor Stranger. Mm-hmm. I love that series. I loved how like intelligent, like highly observant he was, because I think that's something that I have, and I'm something that I really appreciate in people when they're very observant. Really? Like they pick up on your little mannerisms, character traits, like your body language, how you breathe, how the consistency to when you text. I love people like that because I think they're really good at like profiling. They can profile you real quickly. Yeah. So I like that.
Interesting. So in terms of you being like a creative, right? Because I don't even view you as just a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I view you as an all-round creative. What are some other aspects of your creative journey that you feel you haven't tapped into, but you know within you, you're feeling it?
Hey guys, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but if you're loving the episode so far, I would really appreciate if you could hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and your support will be massively appreciated so I can grow the show and get even bigger and better guests. If you've gotten this far into the episode, comment #StreetsNeedBGT to show her how much you miss her, because she definitely misses you guys too. Now let's get back into the real. Love you.
People say, like most times I always think of like starting a podcast, but then sometimes I'm like, do I really want to talk? Do I really want to talk and say my whole mind? Like I can't support things I might say.
Everyone says that, but you'll be surprised.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm very troublemaker. I'm in troublemaker. But I will also say behind the scenes stuff. Like I do want to do like I said, film is something I want to do, like short films, like just like how Isari started when she created a series and stuff like that. I do want to see if I can do that. That's something that like is definitely on my mind and something I'm definitely thinking of doing more and more each time, especially now that I'm on my like sabbatical and stuff. Sabbatical, not and termination.
Yeah.
So don't be too much on me now. But especially now on my sabbatical, I think that's something that I'm very, very like, oh, I would love to see myself do this and I guess explore my deep side more. I think I love having conversations about like better ways to do things, healthier ways to do things, and having more vulnerable and honest conversations around that with everybody. So everybody with different walks of life and how, instead of giving you advice on how to do a business, how to do that as just a generic, but how to do that when you're someone that's shy, how to do that when someone is insecure, how to push yourself out there when that's naturally how you are. I think that's more effective and that's more
relatable,
to you than just giving you advice that but how does that really like propel you to do what you need to do? So
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Thank you, girl.
I want to talk about rest now, and I love that you've also taken the time to honor your burnout and just rest and reset. what is that currently looking like to you?
At first, it was hard because I didn't like resting. It was a toxic trait.
It's the Nigerian in you.
It's the Nigerian in me.
Yeah.
So I think rest looks like just not even doing anything, just also like researching and reading. I think during my break I've read so much. I've been reading a lot.
What's your favorite book?
I love All About Love by Bell Hooks.
I still haven't read that.
I love that book. That book changed my brain. Chemistry. Return to Love. I recently am rereading that. It's such a good book. The Courage to Be Disliked. Such a good book. What the book changed my brain? Chemistry. Those are the 3 books that I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday.
I've heard of that.
That's a good book because the book talks about ego, not from the perspective of arrogance, but just from a perspective of when you're going up in your career, when you're in your career, and when you fail, and how your ego can like affect you in all those different aspects, and how to counter those like things, which is really important. And with reading books, I think another book I read was The Creative Mind. I think someone gifted me that, or The Artistry of Creativity.
The Artist's Way?
Yes. So I have that book. I'm about to read that book. But just like books that are just like talking about different people's works of life. Not necessarily like self-help, like how to, but more so like insights on how other people have, done that for them. Yeah, done that for themselves. And books on grit. So like I've been listening to what's his name, David. What's that guy? The Navy SEAL guy.
Not David Attenborough.
No, David Douglas.
Okay, I just haven't heard of that.
You know that guy in motivation videos that he has a Navy SEAL and he's always running.
Oh, he has a book.
Yeah, Can't Hurt.
Okay.
That book is very intense. So like, I just like to read people's stories or like watch things of people that have grit.
Yeah.
They're like
audacious.
Yeah, not even audacious. They have stamina because his story is
and resilience.
Resilience, like how do you actually have that? And even seeing how I'm doing that myself. And my favorite book, of course, is the Bible. Yeah. There's nothing that beats the Bible. Nothing that beats the Bible because everything you need is there. Yeah. And even just seeing how sometimes even in your weaknesses or the things we talked about that we need to work on, grace is sufficient. So even as much as like you may not be the best or whatever, like there's a way God will favor you in your aspects of your life. So I think that's another very, very important thing that like I'm learning during my break, even being someone who is a creative, that like God is what propels me to have the opportunity to have these gifts. God is what gives me the vision. The reason why I can even think creatively is because he
puts it in your head.
He puts it in my head, type of thing, and we work together. So something that may not be little, he multiplies it into like 1,000, feeds everybody. Because that's how he is. So yeah.
Love that. True words never spoken.
Yeah.
In terms of getting back into it, because I know at some point you have 2 years worth of content to edit, and you're going to go back into it, throw yourself back into it. Yeah. Are there any systems you've put into place to let it be a more balanced transition?
I think editing early. So when I'm coming back, I would have edited this like 5 months ago. Right. So I'm still relaxed. Right. But I'll add new content in between. Yeah. But most of the heavy is like I made that long time ago. So that way I have a like routine, and then get into the short form content, get into the Instagram content. It's just that as much as I love social media, I don't like this part of it. Yeah. Which is weird because I think this is the fun part, but I hate the getting ready and looking forward to wear sometimes. Oh, yeah, fair enough. And making sure that you look normal and your eyes are not up and one is down. And those are the things that for me, I do not miss. But every other thing else is fine.
It's part of it.
Beautiful. It's fun.
What is the best part for you?
I think when you finish your video and you see that it's like what you envisioned, or even better than you envisioned, and you're like, "Whoa, I love this," and I want to watch it again and again and again and again.
So do you watch your videos back?
Absolutely.
Really?
I love the sound of my voice. I love the sound of my voice.
Oh my god.
You don't like watching your stuff back?
I only watch it back like once after it's been edited.
No.
I mean, because during the editing process or like when I receive the files,
Yeah.
I'll watch it to make notes.
Mm-hmm.
But once it's done and it's final, I wouldn't go back on YouTube and watch it unless I have a reason to. Like I remember something a guest said, and I'm like, actually, I want to, cut it down into something. But to sit down and watch my videos, to be honest, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the opposite of that.
You love it.
I love watching it. I watch it like 5 times
Mm.
from the theme song down
to the end card.
Yes. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll add this, maybe I'll not add that. And you'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, it's enough. Post it.
So are you talking about post like after you've posted?
No, before.
Oh no, I'm talking about after you've posted though. Like, do you go back and watch your stuff?
Yes,
You
twice.
still do.
Twice.
Yeah.
But I've watched it like 5 times before, but now it's like.
I think during the editing process, that's fair though, because sometimes
I
always say you have to see things with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
I don't even like watching things back to back, which is why sometimes I like to have enough time in between.
Really?
I love when I have time and I can watch it 1 day apart, 2 days apart. I see things that I didn't see.
Really?
Yeah, it changes me completely. I don't know. There's just something about it. Even with like work stuff as well. When I have a big pitch or like a presentation, I will give myself ample time because I need to see it with fresh eyes. I don't know why, it's so transformational for me, and I just pick up on things. My attentiveness just like triples.
I want to actually do that. I think I just hold on to it till I'm done, and then I put it out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for fresh eyes and it's a new project.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'll just flip it and change it, and it will be a new thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave it like no. I'll create something new.
But do you feel like when you create, you have an original like idea or plan in place, right? So regardless of how much flipping you're going to do, there's still the center and the core.
Yeah, I mean, for certain ideas, yeah, but for some other ideas, it could just change.
Yeah.
Like a video that was meant to be fun, I could just be like, actually, why don't I just tell you something about what I'm going through? So it's like a different core, different storyline, different take on what I was going to say. So I think, depends on how I'm feeling the day. Creators are emotional.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're emotional?
I used to be more emotional when I was younger. Now I think I'm just level-headed, which is so different. It's so odd to be very level-headed and chill. I was not chill before.
Really?
No, I was sensitive, but now I'm like, I'm not as sensitive, and I'm like, whoa, that's so crazy.
Like this is what it feels like to be
like to be cool, like to be chill.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, but I think I also empathize with people that do feel things. Yeah. Because I'm like, I do have that, but I'm able to like tame the fire. So yeah.
I think that's super important.
Taming it.
Yeah, because I am an emotional person, and I think I've gone through different processes where like I'm in a more emotional phase than others, and like depending on what I'm going through. But I feel like detachment in general, one of the books I've read that completely changed my life is like The Spiritual Laws of Success. And just practicing like the law of detachment is so important because it makes you not take things personally. Yes. But also it makes you look at things objectively. Yes. And I think as emotional people, sometimes it's hard for you to, it's about us, but it's also so hard for you to separate the emotion from the thing. But sometimes the emotion is not the thing.
It's not about you, sweetheart.
It's not about you, but also it's its own thing. Like you can completely separate it and compartmentalize how you feel to be able to navigate situations instead of just being like, heart, pouring everything into it. But that's good too because passion is important.
But control passion is beautiful. I think that's what I learned from Ego's the Enemy, actually. Like having like controlled passion. Yeah. I don't know what they said about it, but I think that's like confidence or something. I don't know. I don't remember like too picky, but yeah, it's very important. I think it also helps you have better relationships. Yeah. Like when you are objective, you have better experiences, better conversations, better like connections,
Yeah.
real connections, honest connections, because people feel comfortable to say the truth to you.
Yeah.
Because they know you can take it.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was watching your YouTube videos, something that you said that really stood out to me was during a Q&A, and someone had a question about their friends not supporting them.
Yeah.
Do you get that quite often? Like people asking you about that? Or...
Yeah, I think people care too much. They're not your customers.
Yeah.
It's beautiful when your friends support you. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love when my friends support me and they show me. But you need to understand, they support me and show me because they're also like my customers.
Right.
Key factor. If I was doing something that I had to do with like yarn, people don't. I don't know a lot of people that like yarn, so they know maybe they'll probably post it up, but not. It's not going to be like they're going to carry on their head. So I think also thinking outside of like the box of like other people, like this is beyond your friend group. You want people on the road to be affected by this, not it's probably even someone younger than you, maybe like 5 years like younger than you. I have people telling me, "Oh, my sister watches you." Your sister? What's she watching me for?
Yeah.
And it's cute because it's like, that's nice, like that's lovely, or like they look up to you, like they like you, like that shows me that that's the audience, that's who you're talking to, the youth.
Yeah.
So
I love that you said that, to be honest, because I remember, to be completely real, when I first started, I used to feel a bit like sensitive about like, my friends, like,
of course,
my core friends always supported me and posted me, but even like they were not like my best friends, but more than acquaintances. You know, that like in between. I'll be like, girl, like, why not? But I love you. Like, why would you like post it? But then I've actually confronted it before.
Yeah.
And it made me just realize it actually does not matter.
Yeah.
Because now I look at things so much more different. But I think that's also emotional maturity. Yeah. It's like you can like me and like what I'm doing, but that's actually not even the reason why we're friends. Yes. We're not friends because I have a podcast on it. Yeah. We're friends because we actually have like
core values aligned.
Right. So it's not about that. And like you said, you need to think big. Like at the end of the day, it's great that you like it, but the world,
are you gonna pay it?
Yeah, but also like the world is so much bigger.
It's so much bigger. Like
your core circle and your friends.
Literally, I went to Selfridges, I went to Hermes. The girl literally was like, "Why are you not posting?" Mind you, I don't live in London, so imagine how like random it is for me to come here. Or if I go anywhere else, like the most random of places, the airports, I just find someone that watches me. So I'm like, that is so crazy to me. So it's like, imagine if I'm thinking about like, oh, you're not supposed to, and this is from someone that doesn't really have a lot of things that she cares about. So things like you thinking that what I'm doing is weird, it doesn't really faze me because I feel free when I do it. Yeah. So I feel free, so I'm happy. But to care makes me caged. So not being myself makes me feel like I'm caged. Yeah. And then depression will happen because I'm not being me. Yeah. I'm just not being me. Yeah. And so like I think it's important that you have that, I would say, grit. But it comes from trying and it comes from learning. So I wouldn't say like it happened naturally. Like I just stopped caring. Like when you're younger, you care so much about your looks as a girl.
That's so
care
true
about
as well.
like, you think, am I pretty enough? Well, oh, you are. You've always, and the thing is, you've always been. You've always been. Yeah. But like you just need to see it. You let the enemy plant lies and you kept repeating it to yourself and tormenting yourself for years. When you could have just honestly answered yourself, I think I'm beautiful. That's enough. Yeah. That's enough. Yeah. Like, the confidence you have is because you trust yourself. You trust that you make the right decisions. That's what people see. That's the fragrance. That's the sex appeal that we talk about. Because people can sell that like, oh, you think you're amazing. Absolutely. You should think you're amazing. Everyone here is amazing.
You are.
You are amazing.
You absolutely are. And I want everyone to feel that way about themselves because everyone deserves it.
You should.
You absolutely should. Yeah. What's something you learned about yourself during your creative hiatus?
Oh, I learned that doing the hard things, although they were not praised because they were done in the dark, but they are manifesting now that I'm coming out in the light. So I think shout out to 21-year-old Tosin for taking the step away from the cameras to actually work on herself, to live life, figure out like what adulting is, because the 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 light and the way she is now is just a testament to all the tears and all the trials and all the pain and all, whatever the case may be, all the rebirth that happened behind closed doors, that now I'm like, this, I found my pink again, I guess, like that kind of thing. It's just like you're falling and yeah, because especially when you go through grief, you're a completely different person. Before you, after you is different. There's a new normal, and it also kind of shakes you to realize that you have to keep going. You don't know when you're gonna, that's your last day, and it's something that's a reality check to me all the time. I don't think it needs to happen 50 times, like people say, for you to know, like, this is it, this happened to me, and this was enough for me to be like, I need to get myself together, and I need to try. So I think, so that's why I learned myself that, like, I'm proud of myself for doing the hard thing when it wasn't popular. And now it's popular to go to therapy. Now it's popular to talk about your health. And it's like, when it wasn't popular, people looked at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Or there was something wrong with you. But now I'm like, oh, this is nice. Everyone working towards being better and not just saying it, but actually doing the work. So I think, I'm really excited for what the future, us being future adults. We are adults, but like
even
proper
adults.
like
Adults.
Like, with the little kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have friends that are married?
I do.
Oh my
god. I do. I have a friend. Oh my gosh. You know Farida?
Yeah.
Farida's getting married.
Stop it. Stop.
Farida's getting married. Yeah.
Stop. I don't want to cry.
I know. It's crazy. It's insane. But yeah. That's life right now. Oh, Tosin. Stop. Really? In January. Do you want to come? Oh my god. Yeah. Literally. No, I know. It's don't cry, my love. Don't worry. But I know how you feel because it's so crazy. Like,
stop.
Okay. I completely forgot the cameras were here. Farida is one of my best friends who also went to school with Tosin in primary school.
Oh my god, Farida's getting married.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shout out Farida. Oh
Shout
my
out,
god,
Farida.
congratulations. Oh my god, oh.
I know. Don't cry. Don't worry. Okay.
I'm smiling, that's why I'm not crying.
Yeah. Well, it is crazy, but that's to show you, like, I'm mind blown, right? You're such a sweet soul.
Shout out to Farida. No one's about to cry because of Farida.
No, but the thing is, I know exactly what you mean, though, and I think like every girl will probably know. Like when you were friends and like, it's different.
Did you cry?
I did,
of course,
but I did, but it was just like I've known Farida since year 3. Farida and I lived together, for years. So like. Farida's family to me, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, I was literally speaking to her on Sunday, and I was telling her how I can't believe, because the apartment we live together and I still live in now, sometimes I look around and I'm like, Farida used to live here, and I've been to her husband's house. Like, that's crazy.
Not her roommate. That's her husband. Her husband.
It's crazy.
She got a husband.
Mm-mm.
I called my friend one time. Do you remember Bolu?
Last name?
Awolu.
Yes.
She got married.
Yeah. Oh, where is she?
She's in Canada. She got married.
Oh, okay.
And I remember calling her, and then her husband was behind.
Oh my god, that's serious.
But then I was like, who is that guy? But then I was like, oh, that's actually her husband.
Like, he's there.
This is his house.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next 5 years are going to be very interesting. I'm so excited to see everything play out. Like, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, we're coming on to the final segment, but I do have like a couple of questions I wanted to ask you. One of them is, how do you feel about being a trailblazer?
Mhm.
I see you as a trailblazer, and the reason I say that is not just so in terms of the content that you put out, but I think it's like the mentality and the multi-dimension of your creativity. And I think sometimes people don't really catch on to things until they become super popular. And then it's like, oh, actually, I'm reaping the rewards of, the years that I've invested into, similar to what we just spoke about.
Yeah.
But how would you describe that feeling, but also explain it to people that might necessarily have a unique idea but don't have the audacity to keep going because it's not popular?
I would say bet on yourself. Bet on yourself and keep betting on yourself, and it will make sense eventually. And don't think yourself out of great ideas. Like, I think even though the guy who created Spider-Man, he gave it to someone and they said that it's a stupid idea, but he didn't listen. He just did it. He's like, I just do, and it's okay to look silly in public. So it may not be big right now, but just keep it. There was an urgency that happened when I was like, this is what I'm doing. Like, it was like you couldn't tell me anything, and anybody who was going to tell me, so sorry, I'm not this sweet. Even if it's your parents, because sometimes my parents were ops. They were like, what are you doing?
No, but it's crazy because they also grew up in a different time. So it's unfathomable.
My dad thinks I'm crazy.
You can like pick up a camera and start talking to yourself.
My dad thought I was insane for like years because people were running up to me. He's like, do you know her? I'm like, I don't know her. Why are they running up to you? He thought everybody was going insane. And so I think it would just, and I'm daddy's girl. So like not having my dad like be so excited about it was like, what do you mean you can't give me that validation that I needed? But it's not as if he's not. It's just like it's just not. Yeah,
it's new to him.
It's new to him, but even having to walk out without that validation of, and it's going to test you. Like sometimes when you are going after your dreams, you may go alone, and that is the hardest part. Because are you able to hold the weight of being alone, chasing what you're looking for? And I think that's something that I've learned even from like, working on myself, where it's like even the weight of freedom, some people can't handle that weight, so they rather stay caged. Yeah. So can you handle people not liking you? Like, can you handle not being accepted? Can you handle having a different opinion to maybe 1,000 people in the room and still sticking to it and not compromising? I think that takes a lot of courage that sometimes, if we're going to be honest, some we don't have, and we just conform. But I think building courage comes from actually just taking little steps every day and like doing something brave, like I say. I had a year where I just did something brave every month, and it just builds confidence. Like, okay, I can do this. Even little things like, oh, I didn't like showing my face. I was like, okay, now I'm going to show my face more. I'm going to post more. I'm going to say how I feel more. This is not going to be a curated snap. This is going to be me talking. Like, just not being cool, I guess. If that's not your person, if you're a yapper, yap. Yeah. So what? It pays. Yappy pays, okay? The girls are getting paid for yapping. Yeah, if you're weird, be weird. Be nerdy, like, be you. So I find that people gravitate towards that because it's not common or it's not accepted. And sometimes people pull you to just be, Yeah. So yeah, I think that's something that, so far, that's what it is.
How can creators build a more sustainable relationship with themselves and their creativity?
By not creating boxes in your head that this is the only way you can create. By being more flexible and by allowing yourself to explore things that you may not necessarily want to explore. So I think that's the best way to say, even just allowing yourself to say, okay, why am I doing this? Let me see what happens. And not taking yourself too seriously. If you take yourself too seriously, I think it limits your creativity. But not taking yourself too seriously actually helps you create better content. And you actually surprise like, oh, because you can't judge your content, you just make it. People will tell you whether it's good.
That's so true.
Yes.
That's so true.
That's why you're so serious sometimes. You're like, no, it's not you. Your job is to create. Let it serve who is meant to serve.
Wow. Do you have any questions for me?
How would you say so far your rebirth has changed you in your personal life and also in your creative journey?
That's a really good question. I would say it has changed me because it's made me really respect myself. And I think it's the parts of myself that are not visible. It's the commitment, it's the strength, it's the grit that I'm developing. I think it's also made me realize that it's okay to be different because my difference is not necessarily visible. I don't feel like I'm similar to a lot of people in, like an average day to day base, just based off like my emotional depth and, like just my personal life, right?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes the things that actually do make you different and can feel heavy, for me, I've just owned every single part of it.
That's good.
And I'm more expressive about it. Like you guys saw, I was literally about to cry. So I feel like I'm just feeling everything, but also taking it each day at a time because I think that's something that grief does. It shifts your perspective on life and it makes you realize that
it makes you touch grass.
Touch grass.
It makes you touch grass.
And you're not the master. You can't control anything. So all you can do is be grateful and just appreciate everything. Like I really appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
and
I'm
really
so happy that I'm
appreciate this
here.
conversation because like it's just
Yeah.
so nice to also bet on yourself and bet on me. I think for me the rebirth has really been betting on me, but betting on me in terms of, are you going to do this even if you have to validate yourself for however long? Are you going to do this even if you don't see instant gratification? Are you going to do this even if you don't have the complete plan? Because I'm not a strategist, right? So I think it's allowing all the different parts of myself to come together to just honor God and honor this creativity and also clap for myself when I think, I've done something great, regardless of the obstacles I'm facing behind the scenes.
Right.
Because I think that's what it is as well. It can be quite lonely. I don't know if you ever felt like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very lonely.
It is. Yeah.
It is very lonely. But then it makes you more creative. I don't know. You have more time to think. And you get deeper sometimes. You just start thinking about your...
I didn't think I could get deeper, Tosin.
Oh.
No, like, yes. Let me not even. But it's crazy because I feel like I've always been like a deep person. But I think that coupled with like the loneliness of like, just the creative pursuit. Plus grief. Plus almost being 27. Like I just feel like I'm growing and so much is happening. That I'm like, whoa. Like
27 is crazy. I'm so sorry. We were 20 like yesterday.
It's insane. We were like 17.
My head.
It hasn't fully caught up to me, but
I think we're girls.
No, we're definitely girls. Like I'm such a girl.
I don't. This is not giving woman to me. This is giving a young girl. This is a young girl
you're
conversation. That's the bad thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
But like you have to embrace it because you really are. Like speaking to you now, and I'm sure people will agree. If you agree, leave a comment below.
Please leave a comment.
You are a woman. You're an intelligent, beautiful woman. You absolutely are. It's not giving girl. The wisdom you have is
not giving girl.
It's not giving girl.
But it's like, damn.
I know.
I'm a woman.
I know. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh my god, no. Girl, one thing about it, two things for sure. I think it's just very, very beautiful. I love this conversation. This is so wholesome. I love it.
At the end of each episode, I always ask my guests what their ikigai is. I don't know if you've heard of the concept of ikigai.
What's that?
It's a Japanese concept that translates to the purpose of living. So it's a Venn diagram that has 4 different questions. And the premise of this diagram is if you answer the 4 questions, you get closer to your purpose. So I'll ask you the questions and you can just do it rapid fire style. But if you want to elaborate, feel free to elaborate. Okay. What do you love?
Peace.
What are you good at?
Creative.
What can you be paid for that you're not currently doing?
Talking two people to get them through their life. Yeah. Encouraging people, sparking the light inside of them.
Yeah. What do you think the world needs?
Love. You need a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's missing. I think that's why the world is so cold now.
Yeah. It is very cold.
Very cold now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've lost love and we're running on lust. And so it's a limited supply. But we think that's gonna get us that next high.
You're a poet.
But we need love.
Oh my gosh.
I always say this all the time. Love is an abundant gift. It's not something that it has a cap. But I think if you only get it from the source, then you really understand. Or most people don't have the source, or they're not aware of the source. And when I talk about source, I just mean God. And that's why whenever they love, it's always capped because they need it back.
It's transactional.
Yeah, because they don't have a love.
Yeah.
Or they're not aware that they have a love.
So they don't see it within themselves, so they can't give it.
They can't give it, yeah. And it's out of the abundance of love I can show up for you. Because if I don't fully fill my cup, I can't fill your cup. I can't be intentional. I can't show up for you how I want to show up for you, or even make sacrifices for you, because I need to be standing to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow. I felt that.
It's deep.
No, it is, but it's so important. It's so important.
It is important.
And I feel like there have been so many takeaways from this conversation.
So many.
In different aspects as well. So I think it's super important for people to just take what resonates, take what you need, and think about it. It resonates. Like,
honestly, think about it.
Like, yeah.
We dropped a lot of gems. I learned a lot. I learned about the whole, like, being able to fail fast and test fast. Fail. Like, I think I'm going to actually try that. Even great.
I literally learned it yesterday.
Yeah.
So now I'm always learning.
Yeah.
That's something that's really, inspired this podcast, but also you just learn so much from other people as well, from conversation.
Yes.
Like, I learned so much from just, like, speaking to even the Uber driver, or like speaking to someone else that I was speaking to this girl from Poland, and she was telling me something so unique about like how they do things, and I was like, oh wow, like I'm going to try that. So I think it's super important for us to just learn through a conversation and have an open heart, an open mind, and be love.
Yeah, and be love and show love. I think when people meet you, they should be more hopeful and less hopeless. Wow. And I think a lot of people are leaving people hopeless, and that's why we're like sad and cold and stuff. But yeah, I think you should be the reason why somebody has hope for a better tomorrow or a better person, because good people and God in people still exist. And I think that's worth holding on to and believing every day. So yeah.
I adore you. Like,
yes,
I literally adore you.
Literally.
Like, oh my goodness.
This is fun.
So fun. I feel like this is something I'll watch back.
Yeah, that's right. You should. You should always watch it back. Maybe I'm crazy.
But like, but this conversation, I feel like I might need 2 or 3 listens to take everything in. So don't be afraid to let things digest. Take what resonates initially and then circle back. Come back to it. Even the book recommendations you gave. Yes. I'm going to put that down. The Artist Way is actually on my phone. I've started reading it, but I want to finish it, but I have a hard copy because it actually has like practical exercises.
Yes. Yeah. All About Love. I encourage every single person to buy All About Love. It will drag you. It will drag you, flip you over, but then it will bring you back to reality, to realize that maybe what I thought was love was just emotion. And just having love emotion doesn't mean that I agree I love him, which is something, a lesson I learned as I go older. Like, just because you're very emotional doesn't mean you're a great lover. Do you think you're a good lover? Now, with the help of Yeshua, before, no. I thought I was, but I wasn't. But now I'm like, oh, actually, I think now I'm actually better at it. And I'm actually open to even be way better at it. Because it's, people are gifts. So I think you should cherish them properly. So yeah. Why are you laughing?
Because I just feel like we could go on and on and on
Yeah,
and on.
we
Yeah.
have, we have.
No, but I feel like it's so real. Like I had something else to say about that, but I was like, actually, all right, I'll close the
Yeah.
episode.
If you guys want a part 2,
Oh, maybe when next year in London, you'll be the first recurring guest.
oh my
Yeah, I think it's only right.
god, I'm blushing. I'm honored. Thank you so much for having me.
Always.
Are you going to do your closing remarks?
Yes, real ones. Thank you so much for watching. If this conversation resonated with you, please drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. I really want to know what you guys thought about this conversation. And of course, I'm sure most of your audience and your following will be excited to see you. So
I don't know. Maybe they will beat me up in the comment section. You know, they love
Well,
to tussle.
I mean, I'm sure it will be nice for them to like hopefully help them get to know you even better as well.
Yeah, like,
like,
where has she been?
Yeah, and like what's she been up to? Yeah.
She enjoyed her life. She doesn't come back. She's buying new hair. She's buying new shoes.
No, that's so real because I'm probably thinking, oh god, can she just drop a YouTube channel? Because
No, they leave me like, can you like record your London trip, please?
Wait, saying that though, are you on Twitter quite often?
Not really.
So when I was doing research for this video, I typed your name into Twitter just because I wanted to like see what the people were saying. They need you back. People, no, I'm not joking. People were actually like, "Oh my god, like I really missed this missed this content. Like this was so funny." Like, and I kind of was like with them because you know I even texted you. I was like, "You actually need to come back."
It's not, and it was so funny. I act like as if I don't miss them too. But I do. I do this thing with my friend where I'm cooking. I'll be like, okay, so this is what I use. And he's like, are you okay? Do you need to record?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, this is what I use.
Yeah.
And this is how you make it. So listen carefully. And he's like, are you?
You need them back.
Are you okay? Yeah, I miss you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do really, really miss you guys. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to catch up on. Different shows, same vibes, just more grown, more experience. You know, rare. You know, and I think I'm excited to show that side. And also doesn't even care as much. I don't know when you're at 25, your caring
frontal
limit,
lobe,
your
developed.
I stopped caring.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's just like a flip of a switch.
But I think it's also just like I know the like things I don't really care about that people think people care about. So I'm like, if I think that way, they probably think that way too. Like everyone has their own stuff going on, so it's like don't overthink it. Like I'm not thinking about how your shoes don't match your top or like, do you know what I mean? Like who cares? Like
when I was younger, I did because I'm like I look crazy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a voice. Even like the way you speak on camera, you have to sound clear. Yeah. Because if you're someone who talks super fast like I do, I was like I can't hear myself. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know if you know what I'm saying. So those are the little things that I'm talking about. Like people have to learn to do. So it's not necessarily like caring about like super focus on yourself, but it's just more about like making sure that people can actually hear what you're saying. You're audible enough. You're visually like okay enough for people to get your image well. Yeah. Which can be exhausting sometimes. Yeah. So shout out to girls in the beauty industry. I could never.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, they are troopers as well.
They are soldiers. I could never. I could never do that.
Oh my gosh. I do love beauty though. I feel like
love the girls.
Outside of even just like beauty in general, outside of like podcasting and like media, I love beauty and fashion.
I do love fashion.
Like it's so like it's like my happy bubble.
Really?
I love it.
I love it.
Like getting ready, like
I love getting ready, but like I think I love getting ready for different vibes and I love vacations. Okay. Oh, I love vacations.
You're a birthday girl.
I am a birthday girl. I am a birthday girl. Yeah. Going to Thailand. Yeah, this episode gonna be long.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel like at some point, I will kind of like forget, but okay, I think I've actually done the the closing, but I love you guys.
Bye,
and I will see you. Oh, you acknowledge that.
Make sure to subscribe. How many times do you post in a week, or just once a week? Or
sometimes bi-weekly.
Okay. So make sure to check this space again bi-weekly. A link will be dropped below for the other previous episode and also for the next episode that's to come. Yep. check out more stuff coming on this space. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yep.
So such a beautiful conversation.
Aw.
If you guys want to find me on IG, my Instagram and my YouTube is Tosin Victoria.
It'll be in the description as well.
It will be in the description below. And leave a comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us your fun bits. Tell us what you want. I really actually tell us. Don't just tell us love this episode. Like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
you know, I love a comment. I love a
no,
cheeky-
like
I love comments. So when you just
me, I could do a paragraph back. Like,
yeah,
let's go.
I want to
go.
We
I
want
want
to
to know what you. Oh, it's like, okay, how did this actually? Like, I'm always so grateful when people send
leave
comments.
like,
because I'm like,
I love it.
Thank you, and also it makes me know that actually it resonates.
You know what? I prefer comments to views. I want someone who comment like 3 lines or something like, oh, I really like this. It makes me feel like, wow, you actually listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Love that. Well, love you guys. I'll see you in my next one.